Hello and welcome to the finale of God of War Chains of Olympus. I am Chimera 45. This is Kratos, and we are in the Temple of Persephone. For this last video, since there's so much shit that happens, I figured might as well just suck it up and, do the whole video do the whole video with commentary. So here I'm running around collecting stuff. You can go ahead and read this on your own time if you want to. I don't really feel like reading it because I can't really read it right now because the screen is really small. But it's just going on about how Persephone was taken to the underworld and all that, and how every time she leaves, her mother, who is the goddess of the seasons, gets sad, so it becomes winter, and when she comes back it's spring because her mom gets happy again. It's just all that kind of weird Greek mythological stuff. Now those two chests would have been like Gorgon Eye and Phoenix Feathers, I'm pretty sure, but I'm already well maxed out, so. Alright, so here we have a Sphinx. I'm not really sure what these things are called, so I just call them Sphinxes. And satyrs. Just beat the shit out of the Sphinx until it dies. But don't get too comfortable because, of course, as always, there's another one. Die. 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 Yeah, just power rush these guys. It's really all there is to it. Try using circle to your advantage if you want to. I just went the route of beating them up. I believe this is the last guy. Yep. That's another thing. Red orbs are given out so sparingly in this game, on all of these games, on the highest difficulty. I don't remember what I ended up doing. Okay. Makes sense, the Charon's Wrath is pretty useful. And here's one room that's a real bitch. Now what I don't get, why aren't they attacking Persephone? No, not Persephone. Calliope. I guess because she's supposed to be in the temple, whereas Kratos is not. My video's being so glitchy right now. I hope it's not the actual video and just my computer, or it's because of the program playing the video right now. Anyway, as I'm sure you can notice, what makes this room so annoying is all these Gorgon head statues. The enemies make it annoying too, but oh god. You always run the risk of that happening. If that happens and one enemy even taps you, you're done. And this room is like the definition of there's another enemy coming. Like, it just seems never ending. Maybe not this first one, but there's a second one. And it just seems like the enemies are just non-stop in that place. Bam. I do like the Sun Shield Zeus of Gauntlet of Zeus. I almost said Zeus of Gauntlet. Gauntlet of Zeus combo. Very, very potent. Bam. See what I mean? Like, just non-stop. And on like God mode, like look how little health I have. I was like, no, screw this. I cannot risk dying, because I'd already died a couple of times before this. Oh my god, and there's another one. I'm getting frustrated just watching this. I cannot wait to beat all of these games on the highest difficulty so that I can say I did it and never have to do it again. Ever. And if you want proof, they should hopefully be on my YouTube page forever. Unless I eventually just stop doing YouTube videos and then YouTube does like a delete inactive accounts thing and deletes my account. Nah, I'm always on YouTube even if I'm not doing videos. Unless, of course, I don't have internet. Yeah, that's happened quite a few times on this channel. Alright, so this floor is now clear. Onward and upward, so they say. Get back here, you little brat! You would think hearing her father's voice calling after her... Well, I mean... Last time they saw each other, it didn't really go over so well, so... I guess I can't really blame her for running away. At the same time, I'm not even sure if Calliope and Lysandra, I think that's how you pronounce Kratos' wife's name. I'm not even sure if they knew it was Kratos because it was really smoky in there. I mean... Nah, I guess they would know. I'm sitting here thinking, and I'm just really not sure. I don't know if they know that he killed them or not. I'd have to imagine they do. At the very least, when they died, they'd be told how they were killed. No, I don't know. One of the many mysteries of God of War. Yeah, you see what I mean by, like, so much stuff happens in this video? It's just literally just enemy after enemy after enemy. And trust me, if you're playing, it gets very, very annoying. The real annoying thing, like I said, is the red orb problem. You don't get enough orbs to max everything out before you get to this temple. And if you're playing on a lower difficulty, you can easily get enough orbs before getting to this temple to max everything out. And then, of course, if all your shit's maxed out, it makes the area a lot easier. Most of my stuff is maxed out, but like the stuff that's not would make the area a lot more a lot more easy to manage. Come here. And stab him in the eye. Smash his face with an iron. I love that scene in Home Alone. Home Alone is probably one of my favorite movie series from my childhood. I loved it. To this day, I can still watch them and laugh. The first two are especially funny with Macaulay Culkin. After that, they just kinda... It was like, ah, you're just doing this now to milk the franchise for all you can get from it. But the first two were funny. Another funny Christmas movie from my childhood that I forgot about, Jingle All the Way, with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh my god, that movie's hysterical. But what's not hysterical is this room. This second room right here, nah, fuck this room. As you can see, it's the second Gorgon statue room. Gorgon head statues, whatever you want to call them. and more harplings and satyrs to keep us company. Now, I'm honestly not sure if they will infinitely spawn until you destroy all of the Medusa heads. I'm really not sure about that. I use that move a lot in this area. I'm sorry. I hate doing moves over and over and over again. I like to keep the combat diverse as much as I can, but that is a very useful move in this area. Especially to deal with multiple Medusa heads at once and multiple satyrs at once. But yeah, I apologize because that move is going to be getting used very frequently in this room. One thing I like about Zeus's Gauntlet is it does drain them of red orbs as you're fighting them. Have at thee, bitch! But you see why I'm trying to do like area of effect damage right now, or area of effect moves, whatever you want to call them. It's because I have so many of these bastards on me right now. Break the last one. And once again, I barely have any health. One reason why I die so much is because I beat an area, but I beat it with very little health, and then I just die over and over and over again in the next area. If they didn't do that thing where your health regenerated over time, I probably wouldn't have made it past God of War 1. I might have been able to get by this game, but not God of War 1 or Ghost of Sparta. Although, I don't really think it happens that much in Ghost of Sparta. If anything, sometimes it seems like it takes away health in that game. Yeah, I might as well max you out now. Although I really haven't been using that much magic. I've just been beating the shit out of them with the gauntlet. Oh god, I forgot about that one. Oh, is he dead already? Damn. Oh, he got me. That move was my downfall quite a few times in this area. And I got no problems admitting that I had trouble beating this, beating all these areas in the game, or in most of these games, for that matter. I got no problem admitting that. Get the health quickly, because I know other shit pops up. Oof. Don't know if you just heard that, but I just cracked my neck. Alright, Mr. Satyrs. We know how to deal with you. Just give them the old 1, 2, 3. And then snap, or slice their throats, I should say, not snap their necks. Back off. Anyone else? I'm sure, yep. Damn it. I honestly didn't notice how easily they died, though. These Minotaurs, I didn't realize how quickly their health went down to that gauntlet. He's like, no, no, no! Too bad, buddy. Now get out of my way, you stupid door. Thank you. This temple is pretty brutal. Now there's only one chest up this elevator, but I stopped to break them just for the red orbs. Nope, wrong way. I hate going, this is so what she said, but I hate going backwards when I'm pulling that thing. Oh, that's so what she said. I'm sorry, but there's no other way to say it. I hate pulling the crank in reverse, like, either way, it's not good. It just takes longer in my opinion. Again, that's what she said. Anyway. And there's the chest. The other two are just traps, but they work out to my advantage because they give me red orbs. And this is why I hate post-commentary. I'm not gonna bitch about it. This is just one little thing right here. It's just that I hate just watching the action. I want to be playing, you know? It's like I'm watching myself and it's like, no, I could be doing better. But at the same time, I don't think I could be doing much better because it took me a while. It only took me like a day to beat this game on God mode in total. The other two took about like 2 days. Luckily, this room isn't too difficult. Not saying it's easy, but compared to the previous rooms, it's not too bad. Unless something happens that I totally forget about. I think it would be cool if there was just one game where Kratos could have all of his weapons, power-ups, and all that from the previous games. I think that'd be really cool. You know, on God of War 3, they had released DLC for all of the previous weapons and magic, and there was like you could play it in you could use it all in bonus play and stuff like that. That would be really cool. And then when Ghost of Sparta came out after, they could release more DLC for the stuff in that game. I think that'd be really cool, to be honest. Oh, Kratos would be so overpowered. I believe this is the final showdown. Not in this room, but in the next room. Final showdown in this temple. And it's about damn time, too. Alright, I'm gonna shut up for this cutscene.
Where are you?
Kratos looked, but his daughter was nowhere to be seen. In the middle of the room sat a graceful figure, a figure he recognized all too well. Persephone, wife of Hades, and queen of the undead.
Where is my daughter, witch?
Choose your words carefully, Ghost of Sparta. You address the goddess of the underworld. Your daughter is well. She lives among the pure souls in the Elysian fields.
Lead me to her!
Have you forgotten, Kratos? The Olympians need you. They slumber at the hand of Morpheus.
I have faithfully served the gods, yet they do not give me what I ask. I grow weary of their demands.
The gods on Olympus failed me too, Kratos. I was betrayed by Zeus and tricked by my husband Hades. Now I am to stay in the underworld as Queen of the Dead, to serve the fallen and care for them as my own children.
Persephone! I demand to see my daughter!
As you wish. If Calliope is your true desire, I can help you. But be warned, Ghost of Sparta. The world of man will suffer because of your choice.
I care little for the world and its suffering! Where is she?
If you are to see your daughter again, you must become worthy of Elysium. Cast your weapons at the Forsaken Tree, and let it release the evils of your past. Only then will you be free of your sins, and be granted passage through the divine gates.
Alright, so Persephone has given us the opportunity to go into Elysium to see Calliope. Now, one reason I put all my orbs into that one power-up before the cutscene was so that the tree wouldn't take them from me. If I had left them, the tree would have taken them all from me, and I would have been screwed. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. Alright, now we are worthy and we can go see Calliope. And there's another cutscene, so I'm gonna shut up again.
Find the one you seek.
Calliope!
Father?
My child,
Why did you go?
I am here now, child. And I will not leave you again.
I have watched over you pathetic mortals for 1,000 years, and it is always the same. Serving yourself before the needs of others has always been your flaw. But no matter. For now you serve my purpose. It is time for all that came before to end. The Titan will fulfill his role and finish what I have started. I released Atlas.
You?
As you were pathetically disarming yourself, Atlas completed the task I set him out to do. With the power of the sun in his hands, it is only a matter of time before he destroys the pillar that holds the world. And Olympus with it.
But why?
Do you think it was my choice to wed a man I did not love? Live a life I did not choose? I was betrayed by the very gods that once saw me as their own, but no more. Once the pillar is destroyed, the world will revert into chaos.
And what is to become of you?
I will have my peace and be free from this miserable existence. I will perish, but it is my choice.
Father? What's happening? I'm scared.
In your selfish choice to be with your daughter, you have caused her ruin.
No.
Elysium falls too, Kratos. She will perish.
No! I will not let the gods take her from me again!
Father!
The choice was clear to him, yet impossible to make. To stay with his daughter meant the end of the world and the end of her. To stop Persephone and Atlas would mean forsaking his daughter forever. While his hatred and anger for the gods grew ever stronger, he knew there was but one thing to do.
Oh, and here is one of the few times in the series where I just feel downright bad for Kratos.
Father, please!
He knows what he has to do. He doesn't want to do it,
Please!
but he knows what has to be done, so he has to throw his daughter away.
Father! Father, no!
And now we have to go around snapping necks. Now, I'll be honest, I went ahead and just cut me having to go, me going around killing these things after the first one, just so we don't waste too much time on it. So as you see, there's nothing really you're missing out. It's just me going around killing innocent souls and getting attacked by these guys. You slowly get all your powers and magic and all that back, and you get like 500 orbs from each soul or something like that. So it's a good way to max out the remaining gear that you have.
Father, no!
At that moment, Kratos knew his destiny was not with Calliope. The fates were never that kind.
Alright, so after that really depressing part, we have one more gauntlet to barrel our way through. And it's really not that bad. Like, they could have made it so much worse. Take out the archers real quick just so you don't have them pestering you. Let me go around and take them out again. Especially while this beast is attacking you. It's nice how in God mode they can still be killed with the circle. Cut your head off. Take him down. Once again, deal with all the archers first. Or you can do it however the hell you want to, but this is my strategy. Might be a little rinse, it might be a little too rinse, cycle, and repeat, but it gets the job done. And on God mode, like I've been saying, it's not really you being good at the game, it's good at you being good at button combinations. I mean, there's certain parts where you still have to be good at the game, but for the most part, it's just finding the right combo and knowing what to do with it.
Spartan, witness the end.
And Persephone is the final boss of the game. Right now we're flying up towards the tower. And we get our first real look at Atlas. Just a massive four-armed titan with the sun literally in his hand. Alright, so block. As soon as that cutscene is over, block, because she will rush you every time. And as you see, I have more health once again because I died plenty of times to Persephone as well. After you do enough damage, she will do that rock kick attack, and then she will lunge at you like that, and I failed to block it. I failed to block that attack as well, so I had to use my E-Freak to keep myself from dying. But hey, all my stuff is maxed out now, thanks to those souls. I think I accidentally cut out me maxing it out. Sorry about that. But yes, I did manage to max all of my weapons and magic out in God mode on this game. Can't say that much for the others, but hey. And no, that's not spoiling the game. Alright, I was lucky I managed to get her in just like this really simple combo. So we hit her 3 times and then she would do 2 rush attacks. And I was able to get into the pattern.
Go to
And then she does this bullshit.
Be with her.
No matter how much you press L1 R1, she drains your magic and health down to that little sliver and has Atlas try to crush you. But we turn the tables on him and we chain him to the top of the world. So now Atlas is forced to hold up the sky like in mythology. I thought that was pretty cool. Alright, and this is the final stage of the boss fight. It's really simple, but her secondary attacks make it a little more of a bitch. As you see, just reflect her energy ball back at her whenever she throws it at you, and that'll cause her to fall off of her little pillar, and you just go up. And I like to use either L1 square or L1 circle, and as she moves from pillar to pillar, you have to play a little bit of volleyball with her before she accepts the fact or before she fucks up again and falls down. Alright, this is an attack that it's kind of easy to dodge, but at the same time, if you get hit even once, it's hard to get out of it. Now, yes, you could use your magic, but I'm saving mine. I think I was saving mine for the end. But if I don't use it at the end, I usually save my magic for the end. This attack isn't too bad, because you can kind of like run up close to her and avoid it. But this one, 2, 3. And hey, she gives you magic and health each time, so that is pretty useful. You could use the Ifrit, or you could use the Light of Dawn on her while she's down like that. Hell, I even think you can use Charon's Wrath. But I just did not want to waste my magic. I hardly use magic, honestly, in this game. Oh god, that was close. 2. Aww. I messed that one up. That's okay, she gives me another chance right here. Don't fuck up this time. There we go. Come on. Come on. Fall. Damn it. Yeah, she will go to each pillar. You can't make her fall down before she goes to each one. Oh, and she sneaks in the 4th one. Oh, just beat her up with the Light of Dawn. Stop using the circle. I forget, does she go back to the middle one? Or does she fall right now? I'm not entirely sure. We're about to... Oh, she falls right now. So what you do is you go over here, charge up your sun shield, and the game is won. We are victorious! And I will shut up for the cutscene.
Your suffering will never end, Ghost of Sparta.
Perhaps you believe the Olympians will help you. But I ask, where are your gods now, Kratos? Why do they not come to your aid? I do not need the aid of the gods! But my path is now clear to me. I will serve them, and they will keep their promise to free me from my past! I ask you, Spartan, what good is the promise of an Olympian? It is all I have, Atlas! We will meet again, Spartan. The fates have deemed it. One day, you will regret what you have done here.
The mighty Atlas was left enchained, cursed to forever hold the world on his shoulders. Greater penance than even Zeus himself had placed on the Titans. The fate of Atlas had been sealed, and the goddess Persephone was no more. Kratos had saved mankind, but that mattered little to him. By forsaking his daughter, he had abandoned the only person he ever cared for. What he had long sought and finally found was now forever lost. As the sun chariot rose higher in the sky, and the might of Helios shone once again on the world, Morpheus retreated to the shadows. Kratos gained little satisfaction from his victory. With years of servitude in front of him, he would need to confront his past and fight to reclaim the humanity he lost on the day his dark legend was born.
And that was God of War Chains of Olympus on God mode. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. There's one final cutscene. I'm going to shut up for it and let you enjoy it. And I will see you for God of War 1 next time on God mode. See you then.
The dire toll of his relentless battles finally caught up with him as Kratos fell from the chariot to the earth. Was this sacrifice too much for one to bear, even for the man who was known as the Ghost of Sparta?
He has again served us well, Athena.
He is a remarkable mortal.
He is weak. Shall we help him?
He'll live. They must.